Good morning, children. Welcome to the maths class. We are doing the lesson fraction. And today, first I will revise the lesson. That means first we will do the recapitulation of the lesson. I will explain the concept of fractions once more, and then we will do activity worksheet, which is based on fraction. So as I have told you, fractions are commonly used in our everyday language to express a part of a whole. Okay, fractions are part of a whole or some portion of a group of objects. Okay, and this has to be, the parts should be equal. If it is expressed as a part of a whole, all the parts should be of equal size. And if it is expressed as a portion of a group of objects, then all the portions should have equal number of objects. That means whether it is part of a whole or it is a portion of a group of objects, all the parts or all the portions should have equal number of objects, or all the parts should be same. It should not happen that one part is big or one part is small. All the parts should be equal in size. Here I will show you some fractions. Okay, first circle you can see is a whole circle. It is one circle. Then this circle is divided into two parts. So each part is 1 by 2. Each part is 1 by 2. That is, each part is half. Then the circle can be divided into 3 equal parts. So each part will represent 1 by 3 or 1 by 3 or 1/3. Each part will represent 1/3 of the circle. Then here you can see that the circle is divided into 4 equal parts. So each part is 1 by 4. Each part represents 1 by 4 or 1/4 of a circle or quarter of a circle. Like 1 by 2 is half. 1 by 4 is also known as quarter. Okay. Next, you can see the same circle is divided into 5 equal parts. So each part represents 1 by 5 of the circle. Then the same circle is divided into 6 equal parts. So same, it is, each part represents 1/6 of the circle. Then it is divided into 8 equal parts. 7 equal parts. So each part represents 1 by 7 of the circle. Then the same circle is divided into 8 equal parts. And each part represents 1 by 8. So in all the fractions, in all the parts, you will see that all the parts are equal in size. All the parts, whatever fraction they represent, all the parts are equal in size. Okay, all the parts should be equal in size. Then see, in this also the same thing is there. First circle, it is one whole circle. Then 1 by 2, it is divided into 2 equal parts, so 1 by 2. Same circle is divided into 3 equal parts, so it is 1 by 3. Then it is divided into 4 equal parts, so 1 by 4. Then 1 by 5. Then 1 by 6. Then 1 by 7. Then 1 by 8. And this is 1 by 12. 1, 2, you can count the shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 1 by 12. Because circle cannot be divided into 9 equal parts. Okay. This is 1. Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 1 by 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 1 by, now let us do it again. See, this is one whole circle. Then this is divided into 2 equal parts. So 1 by 2. Then it is divided into 3 equal parts. So it is 1 by 3. Then it is divided into 4 equal parts. So it is 1 by 4. Then it is divided into 5 equal parts. So 1 by 5. Then it is divided into 6 equal parts. So it is 1 by 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is divided into 8 equal parts. So 1 by 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 1 by 10. And this is 1 by 12. Each part, 1 by 2 means each part represents half of circle 1 by 2. 1 by 3 means each part represents 1/3 of the circle. 1 by 4 means each part represents 1/4 of the circle. 1 by 5 means each part represents 1/5. That means one part out of 5 parts. Okay. 1 by 6 means one part out of 6 parts. In this you can see the total number of parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 by 6 means one part out of 6. Each part represents one part out of 6. Then 1 by 8. Now after 1 by 6 we cannot divide in 7 equal parts. It is 1/8. Then 1/10. Then 1 by 12. That is one part out of 12. Okay. So one numerator in all these fractions, numerator is 1. That means one part. Okay. And denominator represents the total number of parts. 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts, 8 parts, 10 parts, 12 parts. The denominator, that means the lower number, the number below the line, represents the total number of parts the circle is divided into. And the numerator represents the number of parts out of those total parts. Okay. Now I will show you a small video on fractions. as I told you, that fraction can be one part out of a whole, or two parts out of a whole, or any number of parts out of a whole. That means any number of parts from one, or it could be a portion from a group of objects. Okay, a portion from a number of things, but each portion should be equal. That means each portion should have equal number of things. Now see here, first circle is divided into two equal halves. It is one whole circle. Okay, and 2 by 2 means two parts out of 2. Okay, two parts out of 2, that means one whole circle. And 4 by 4 means four parts out of one whole circle. Okay, so it is 4 by 4, so it is again 1. Now this one circle is divided into 8 equal parts. Okay, so you can say there are 8 things. If you consider each part as different object, there are 8 things, and 4 by 8 means 4 things out of 8, which is same as half of one whole. 4 by 8, and as I explained in my previous video also, that if the numerator and denominator, if both can be divided by one single number, then we divide it. Okay, here 4 and 8 both can be divided by 4. So this is 4 1s are 4, and this is 4 2s are 8. So 4 parts out of 8, that means 4 objects out of 8 is same as 1 out of 2. Okay, so that again means half. So we can divide one whole thing into half, or out of a number of things we can divide all the things into two equal parts. So 4 by 8, that means 4 objects out of 8 is same as 1 by 2, that is half. Okay, now look here, 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is same as 6 by 8. 3 by 4 means when one whole circle is divided into 3 equal parts. So 3 parts are shaded, that means 3 parts out of 4 parts. Okay, and here the same circle is divided into 6 equal parts. So 6 equal parts, that means 8 equal parts and 6 parts out of 8. So each part can be considered as any object. So total number of object is 8, and 6 objects you can consider as 8 balls, 8 flowers, 8 apples, 8 pencils, or 8 anything, 8 cupcakes, 8 glasses, anything 8 you can consider. Okay, so out of 8, 6 things have been taken out. Okay, out of 8, 6 things have been taken out. So 2 things are left, that means 3/4 of one whole, or from a group of objects 3/4, that means third part out of 4 part. 3 part out of 4 part. 3 by 4 means 3 parts out of 4 parts. So if one whole is divided into 4 equal parts and 3 parts are taken out, or 8 things are divided into 8 equal parts. So if 8 things are divided into equal parts, that means if it is divided into 4 equal parts, that means there will be 2 in each group. So 3 parts, taking out 3 parts means we will take out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will take out 6. Okay. So 3 by 4 is same as 6 by 8. Similarly, 2 by 3. 2 by 3 can be read as 2/3. So 2 by 3 means 2 parts out of 3 parts. So if it is one whole circle, then 2 parts out of 3 parts. And same can be written as 6 by 9. 6 by 9 means 6 things out of 9 things. So as I told you, if the numerator and denominator can be divided by same number, we divide it. So 6 and 9 both can be divided by 3. So 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. So again this is 2 by 3. Okay. Now next is similarly 4 by 12 is same as 2 by 6. That means 2 parts out of 6 or 4 things from a group of 12. Both are same. one circle is divided into 6 equal parts and 2 parts are taken out. This is same as from a group of 12 objects, 4 objects being taken out. And similarly 1 by 5. 1 by 5 means 1 part out of 5 parts, or 2 by 10. That means 2 things out of 10 things. So this is same. Now same fraction. Now you can just name the fractions. First is 1 by 2. 1 part out of 2 is shaded. So you can take here, if you take fraction of shaded part, it will remain this, it is 1 by 2. And if you take the fraction of white part, it is again 1 by 2. In this second figure, the square is divided into 4 equal parts and 1 part is shaded. So if you write the fraction of the shaded part, then it would be 1 by 4. That means 1 part out of 4 parts are shaded. And if you write the fraction for white parts, then it would be 3 by 4. That means 3 parts out of 4 parts are shaded. Okay. Then the circle is divided into 3 equal parts. So if you write the fraction for the shaded part, it is 1 by 3, as 1 part out of 3 are shaded. And if you write the fraction for white part, then it would be 2 by 3. That means 2 parts out of 3 are shaded. Okay. Then take this triangle. It is divided into 2 equal parts. So the fraction for white part would be 1 by 2, and the fraction for the shaded part would also be 1 by 2, because the triangle is divided into 2 equal parts. Now see here, this circle is divided into 12 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is divided into 12 equal parts. So if you take the fraction for colored, that means shaded part, it would be 6 parts out of 12. Okay. And if you take the fraction for white part, it would also be 6 part out of 12. Now, as I told you, that if the numerator and denominator, if both are divisible by one single number, मतलब अगर हम न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर दोनों को अगर हम किसी एक नंबर से डिवाइड कर सकते हैं तो हम डिवाइड कर लेते हैं. सो हियर 6 and 12 both can be divided by 6. So this is 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. This also is 6 ones are 6 and 6 twos are 12. That means half of the circle is shaded and half of the circle is white. Okay. So if you consider the 12 parts as 12 objects and taking out 6 objects from 12, that means half of the objects are taken out. And if you consider half, then half of the circle is shaded and half is white. Now here this rectangle is divided into 4 equal parts, and out of 4 parts, 1 part is shaded. So fraction for the shaded part would be 1 by 4, and fraction for the white part would be 3 by 4, as 3 parts are white. Okay. Now this circle is divided into 5 equal parts. So if you take the fraction for colored part, it is 1 by 5, as 1 out of 5 parts are shaded. And if you take the fraction for white parts, then it would be 4 by 5, as 4 parts out of 5 parts are white. Then take this square. It is divided into 4 triangles, 4 small triangles, and out of these 4 triangles, 2 are shaded. So the fraction for shaded part would be 2 by 4, and fraction for white part would be 2 by 4. Now 2 and 4 both are divisible by 2. So we can divide 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. And this also 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. That means 1 by 2. So this means that half of the square is shaded and half of the square is white. Okay, so you can take it as half or 2 parts out of 4 parts. Both are same. Now see here, this circle is divided into 4 equal parts. One part is white and rest 3 parts are shaded. So the fraction for shaded is 3 by 4 and fraction for white part is 1 by 4. Okay, so I hope this fraction, the concept of fraction is clear to everyone now. Fraction are a kind of, you can say, unique numbers, special numbers. We write the numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are all whole numbers. But fractions are a unique number. They are always written in this form, like 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4. So the number above the line is the numerator and the number below the line is the denominator. Denominator, always remember, denominator represents the total number of parts. Whatever the total number of part is, or if it is a group, then total number of objects in the group. And numerator, that is the number above the line, represents one part of the whole or one portion from a group of objects. Okay, now let us do few worksheets. In this one, you have to write the shaded fraction of each shape. You have to write the shaded fraction of each shape. Okay, shaded fraction. So out of these 3, how many parts are shaded? 1 part is shaded and 2 parts are unshaded. You have to write the shaded fraction. That means you have to write the fraction for the shaded portion. So 1 part is, now total number of part is 3. So we will write 3 in this box which is below the line, and only 1 part is shaded. So we will write 1 here in this box. Okay, 1 by 3, that means 1 part out of 3 are shaded. So first you write the total number of parts. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total number of parts are 8. So denominator, that is number below the line, would be 8. And out of these 8 parts, only 1 part is shaded. So the numerator would be 1. Okay, so 1 by 8 part is shaded. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, total number of part is 5. So write 5 as denominator, and out of these 5 parts, 3 parts are shaded. So 3 would be the numerator. Okay, so the fraction for shaded part is 3 by 5. Now this one, the circle is divided into 2 parts. So the denominator would be 2, and out of this 2, 1 part is shaded. So numerator would be 1. So the fraction for shaded part is 1 by 2. Here the circle is divided into 3 parts. So your denominator would be 3, and out of these 3 parts, 2 parts are shaded. So the numerator would be 2. So 2 by 3 is the fraction for the shaded parts. Now here the circle is divided into 6 equal parts. Okay, and out of 6 parts, only 1 part is shaded. So the numerator would be 1. So that means the fraction for shaded portion is 1 by 6. Now see here, this circle is divided into 8 parts. So the denominator would be 8, and out of these 8, 3 parts are shaded. So the numerator is 3, and the fraction for shaded part is 3 by 8. Now here the circle is divided into 4 equal parts, and out of these 4 parts, 3 parts are shaded. So the fraction for shaded part would be 3 by 4. Here again the circle is divided into 4 equal parts, and out of these 4, only one part is shaded. So the numerator would be 1 by 1. So the fraction for the shaded part is 1 by 4. Okay. So this is how we write the fraction, and we read it. The line is read as by 3 by 4, or we also read it as 3 upon 4. 3 upon 4, 1 upon 4, 3 upon 8, or 3 by 8, 3 by 4, 1 by 4. Okay, so 1 by 4 means one part out of 4. Let us do one more worksheet. In this, what fraction does the colored area show? Here you have to color the correct option. 4 options are given, and in this you have to color the correct fraction. That means you have to put a tip. You have to choose the correct fraction for the shaded area, colored area. So here, out of 4 parts, how many parts are colored? Only one part is colored. You have to choose the fraction for colored area. Okay, remember, fraction for colored area. So out of 4, how many parts are colored? Only one part. So that means the fraction for colored area would be 1 by 4. So we will color this circle. Okay, 1 by 4. Now next is out of the circle is divided into 2 parts, and out of 2 parts, one part is colored. So the fraction would be 1 by 2. So we will color this. Okay. Now third is out of 3 parts, total number of parts is 3, and out of 3 parts, 2 parts are shaded. That means the fraction would be 2 by 3. Okay, so this is 2 by 3. Now next is 4 parts. Out of 4 parts, how many parts are shaded? 3 parts are shaded. So the fraction would be 3 by 4. So this is how we write the fractions. Clear? Now we will do the worksheet of the lesson. Now this is activity worksheet 9. First is write the following fractions in number form. Write the following fractions in number form. 1/2. 1/2 means one part out of 2. So you have to write it as number form. 1/2, that is one part out of 2. So 1 by 2. 1/4. 1/4, as I told you, 1/4 means one part out of 4. So okay, so 1 by 2, that means one part out of 2. So it is also read as half, and 1/4, that is one part out of 4. So it is read as 1/4 or quarter. So 1/2 is written as 1 by 2, and 1/4 is written as 1 by 4. Now next is identify the equally distributed figures and put tick. Equally distributed figures means the figures having equal number of parts. Okay. Equally distributed figures means the figures which have equal number of parts. Now see the first square. It has 2 parts, but both the parts are not same. Both the parts are not equal. One part is bigger and one part is smaller. So we cannot write 1/2. 1/2 means adha. Okay. Suppose there is one apple and it has to be distributed equally among 2 children. So if it is not divided, if it is not cut equally, both the children fight. The child getting smaller portion will definitely fight. Okay, that he did not get a bigger portion, the other child got a bigger portion. So in fraction, each part should be equal. If one whole is divided into equal number, if in parts, then each part should be equal. Or if a group of things is divided into different portion, then each portion should have equal number of things. So first figure is not equally distributed as both the parts are not equal. Now see the second figure. This big square is divided into 3 rectangles and all the 3 are equal in size. So this is correct. Now see this circle. The circle is divided into 4 parts and all the 4 parts are equal in size, 1/4. This is each part is 1/3 and here each part is 1/4. So this is correct. Now see this. In this, all the 3 parts are not equal in size. This part is bigger as compared to this and this. As compared to these 2 parts, this part is bigger. So this is not equally distributed. Now next is, what part of each picture is shaded? Circle the correct fraction. For each figure, 2 fractions are given and you have to circle the correct fraction. Now out of these 2, 1 part is shaded. So this is 1/2. Here out of 4 equal parts, 2 parts are shaded. So this is 2/4. Okay. And here out of 4 parts, all 4 parts are shaded. So this is 4/4. You have to answer what part of each picture is shaded. Okay. So whatever part is shaded, that is your numerator, and total number of parts is your denominator. Now next is, color the fractional part. Okay. You have to color the fractional part. Here 1/4. That means you have to color the number of parts which is the numerator. Okay. So this is 1/4. That means 1 part out of 4 part has to be colored. So you will color just 1 part. Any part you can color. Now see this one. Any part. You can color any 1 part. All the 4 parts are equal, so you can color any 1 part. This is color the fractional part. Here again 1 part out of 4. So 1 part out of 4. Then 1/2. This rectangle is divided into 2 equal triangles. So any one you can color. 1 part of 1/2, that is 1 part out of 2. And here it is again 1/2. You can color any part. Okay. So in your book only 1/2 and 1/4 is given, but I have explained about other fractions also, just to give you the concept of fraction. Okay, so that means what does fraction actually means. So with this we have come to an end of this lesson. We have completed the lesson. So in my next video I will start a new lesson. Okay children.